I've been going through. So I guess this is when y'all said how have you been? I didn't tell the complete truth. I have been going through like these like anxious spells. Like I get anxiety, like really bad, but it's not like regular anxiety. It's like I got diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, where like I kind of just walk around with it, and I didn't really know what was wrong with me. I thought something was wrong with my heart. Was what I thought, because I started getting panic attacks, and they started getting more frequent. And it's like, I don't know if you guys have ever had a panic attack, but it was like, it's like the worst fucking feeling. You feel like you're going to die.
Do you ever go unconscious?
I almost did twice. But like the paramedics came right before that happened. And I think their presence just calms me down.
Yeah.
That's what they said was about to happen to me the first time it happened, because like it's one of those things where I don't know if anybody's experienced to this degree, but it's like your limbs actually like lock up. Like to like where like you're like it was like this like, and I was like and at that time I didn't know what it was, so I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? So it's and it's starting to creep up, like the muscles are starting to tighten all the way up my arm, and you can feel it, and I felt it on my jaw. I was like, oh shit, I'm like slowly dying. You ever seen that scene in the Matrix where Neo has that silver shit running?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm watching it go over. It's just weird as hell. But so those started happening like more and more frequent, and I didn't know what was wrong. I actually went on tour for my music early January before all this COVID shit hit, and we did like all like southern states, a southern tour. I mean, and so we drove from Florida to Texas, and we were gonna finish. We had 3 cities in Texas to finish out the tour, and 20 minutes outside of Houston, I get a bad one, and I had never felt it because like my arms was like feeling tingly, and I thought I was like, okay, this is for real a heart issue, and so we went to the emergency room, and they kept me overnight, and it was the fucking greatest hospital I've ever been to in my life, dog. And it wasn't like because it was me. This is how because like they were just like overly like happy to help with whatever. Like it was inside. I mean, I've been to mad hospitals. I've had like 14 surgeries throughout my career. Like I've been to hospitals like all the time, so I'm used to them. But like this was like insane. Like they woke me up in the morning, and then my guy was like, "Hey, we're making a run for everybody on the floor. Like if you want some breakfast, like what do you want?" I was like, "What?" Like, he's like, yeah, whatever you want. I was like, "Nah, I'm straight, bro. But what the fuck is wrong with y'all?" I told him, I was like, "Yo, this is by far the best treatment I've ever had in my life." They're like, "Thank you so much." We actually left. All of us like left our jobs in Methodist, which is like one of the biggest hospital centers in the world, like for like cancer as well, like in Houston. We left our jobs there to come here because we feel like this is how you're supposed to treat patients. And I was like, that shit is insane. So like if I ever die, I want to die there. But but anyway, so like so the next day they sent me to like a stress test, like for the heart, echo, cardio, KG or whatever, all that shit. I did all that. They didn't find anything. And so my last one I had was probably like a month ago. And I was like, "Doc, bro, like, so what is this shit?" And so he got me in touch with a psychiatrist, and she like we've been talking for like a month, and I feel way better. Like she gave me some anxiety medicine, and I felt like I haven't rested, like just like that's why I said all that long ass story. But just like I felt like I haven't rested in so long because this shit has been on me for I guess years. But I just kind of likened it to life. Like this is just how
it only recently was the Matrix feeling of like cramped up.
So many questions.
Yeah,
like
weed helps with that.
Yeah.
But no, see, so weed was a trigger for me. And so that's what started this whole shit. Was like I was always a smoker, but like one time I took a brownie, and the crazy shit is like we had cooked. I had some homies visit from out of town, and my shorty, she made a whole bunch of brownies, and the whole weekend we was eating them, and everything was fine. And the very last one I ate, I locked up. I thought I was dead. It was the weirdest shit in the world. And then subsequently I smoked like 6 times after that. And every single time I had a panic attack, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And more research I did was like some people like for whatever reasons, like midlife, they can't smoke weed anymore. It changes, and they
God, I hope that hasn't happened to me in the last couple of years.
I don't want it to happen. That shit is horrible because I love weed. It's amazing.